Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here comes Roy. So here is...
This bout is scheduled for...
We've waited a long time for... These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. The straight right just misses. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Where did that come from? What a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. That's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T.
If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And down goes Jones Jr. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. Believe their fighter has it in the tank.
On to the second round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Perfectly timed uppercut. Misses. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
The left jab is landing at will. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
There's the bell to start round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. And caught him with a left hook. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Look at the redness on the body from all these hooks. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Holding nothing back here in the round. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Punch, counter punch. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single mind. Hold that thought! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Pensacola's finest is down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. You've got to wonder how big... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Just missed with that jab. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Swing and a miss with the jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, there's the bell for round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep the pound-for-pound king. Canelo is down. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Even I've got to... 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your ball.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now, it's down to them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
That hook just can't find the target. Both men step back for just a moment. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown. There's the bell to start round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nope, that jab not going to score. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
A lot of effort being exerted here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out!
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.